So, one of the beauties of being in South Africa, the one-stop for South Africa, as well as getting to meet great people, you also get people wanting you to do crazy stuff. So, Star's already recommended to me to do a shark cage dive next week. They're going to have a lot of food to eat, but Monya, they wouldn't want to kill me. This is what we are doing next week in Cape Town. It's swimming with crocodiles. So, there you go, the crocodile cage, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. There's a reason it's once in a lifetime, and that's because you may not get out of there again. But anyway, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do this. Should I do it or not? What you thought? Would you do it? Would you swim with a crocodile? Let me know. See what you think. So let's go to Cape Town. We've had a good week in Durban. Good fun. I've brought Ndu with me to Cape Town. We're going to record some stuff as we have a weekend in Cape Town. Off to see Monya and the team down there. So let's get on a flight and see how we get on. See you in a minute. Good morning. So we're here in the beautiful, flew into Cape Town last night and we're in the beautiful Stellenbosch. We've got a really lovely weekend planned. So I'm here with, great, spending time with my team in South Africa is really important for me. So I'm here with my beautiful, wonderful, I call her operations manager. She does so many things for me. Monya, she'll get her onto a few videos later. But we've got a couple of vineyards here in Stellenbosch. Stellenbosch is just this incredible place to explore, and we're going to do some vineyards, some wine tasting, a couple of places I wanted to go to, a place called Takara and a place called Delaire, and maybe a couple of others on the way. We'll see if we can find and do. My videographer just never found a wine he likes, so we're going to find him a wine he likes. And it's really hot here, so if you can see me sweating, it's not because I'm nervous on camera, it's because it's like 34 degrees here and I'm already melting and it's only 10:30. So that's what the day's got in store. We're going to do a few different videos around how sales is like some of the things we're going to do over the next couple of days. So wine tasting today, how can you make sure you sell a premium product, you get a premium price, but also we're going to look tomorrow at doing some stuff that scares you. So we're going to go walking with lions and big cats and swimming with crocodiles. Or diving, I should say, in a cage with crocodiles. So they're gonna get a good meal if the cage breaks with me, but there we go, we'll see. So that's what the weekend's got in store. Follow us today. It's a day in Stellenbosch and you come and join the journey, see what you think. So we're in the beautiful Stellenbosch vineyards, and there are 2 or 3 key points I want to make about how sales is very much to winemaking. First thing is this: the guys know that they have to make sure that the vines are in good condition in order to get the best quality wine later in the season. So I want you to be in your best possible position to achieve sales success. Making sure you've got a great plan, making sure you've got the right systems in place, making sure you sort of know what to do and how to do it. The guys that run these vineyards know exactly what to do at what time. They're meticulous about how they operate. That's going to help make sure that they deliver the right wine at the right time. Point number 2, though, is this. They also understand that the reality is things can change. The weather can come in. You can have storms. You can have other things that happen. But they stay focused on what they've got to do and the end goal and the achievement. And the same is going to happen in your sales career. You're going to have things that are potentially going to buffet you and they're just going to get in the way. They're going to push you off course. But ultimately, the job of the winemaker is to make the wine, and the job of you as a salesperson is to make sales. So the third thing to remember is this: you don't get anything without the effort. These guys know that they can't produce the finest quality wines without really being able to master their craft and make sure that they put the effort and time in to get results. And it's the same for you with sales. So today we're going to go and do some wine tasting in some of the beautiful places in Stellenbosch here. But if you want to be successful in selling, you've got to understand those 3 things. Make sure you make a time for your craft. Make sure you realize that things are going to get in your way, but know that nothing comes without hard effort and work. Make it happen.
Some people just put the wines out there and not care about the wine, and then the wine just ages and ages. In the meantime, thank you, ma'am. In the meantime, you're actually buying vinegar. So therefore, you need to be very skeptical how you buy your wines. You need to see and where it comes from. That's me.
So Danny, so I do videos, and so if you're happy, so I've just said to Ndu, my videographer, You're very good as a salesman because you're passionate about your wine. How did you get into wine?
Uh, how did I get into wine again? Oh yes, I started off up there at Indochine, which is our second now currently. I started off there as a waiter, and then they were looking for a sommelier, and then yeah, I put myself out there and I said, okay, I'm willing to be assistant sommelier, and then they sent me to wine school, and then basically I started my sommelier course.
So if anyone's watching this, if anyone's thinking, I want a career like what you've got right now, what advice would you give them?
For me, I would say in this industry, especially when it comes to wines, you need to have the passion and the drive, and you also need to love the craft. Otherwise, you won't be making it in this industry.
He's got a point.
You need to love the craft.
He's got a point. There's the
And
man.
appreciate the craft, and also love the winemakers.
Love it, right?
Stay away from the boxes.
No, I don't do box wine. Box wine.
Well said, Danny. Well said. Right.
Packaging as well. I'm not sure how you buy your wines, but I'm very specific when it comes to wines. I'm not a wine snob, but I know how to buy my wines. So first things, there's three things I look at. Simple yet unique labels, dark and heavy bottles, and the most important part is the punt. The deeper the punt, the more exclusive the wine. So 3 minutes for me in a wine shop is good enough. Remember, when you walk into a wine shop, you're not able to taste the wine. How would you know it's a good wine? It's by knowing those 3 things. You can go never wrong. That's basically how we actually pick our wines. So this is what we are known for. The area is called the King of Cabernet. We only produce about 6,000 bottles in this. Very exclusive. So this is a powerful wine. It's robust, it is complex, it is spicy, it is earthy, it is smoky, tobacco leaf, and then on the palate, velvet texture, cassis, and has a nice, spicy, long, lingering finish. So again, only 6,000 bottles produced per year. And as you can see at the back of the bottle, it will say selection of the finest barrels. So what we normally do is we produce about 35 barrels. So the best 5 goes for the Lawrence Drive, and then from the 30 that's left goes to the Cab Sav, and then the rest goes to the Bordeaux blends. Alcohol-wise 14.5, but you can be looking at 14.98, which is close to 50.
But it's like you can spot it, you can see it, you can go, look, it's not. I think it's as well, you think about, but I think it's about skills. If you develop skills and knowledge, and that's why I said to you about you guys traveling, go world. I'm a better person for traveling the world and learning things, and I'm able to spot different things. And you know, when in the next couple of years, when you say, right, I'm going to go up to the UK, right, I'll come down and we'll look after you in the UK, and then you have a couple. Yeah, she'll come up to the UK.
Don't put ideas in her head, James.
If she wants to travel to go and experience those things, then that's a good thing. If Morgan wants to go and travel, they can get and come up, right? Yeah, I mean, yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you then decide you want to go and do those things, right, and you experience those 2 or 3 months, then suddenly you go, wow, I've now seen something here and I've seen something here, and then that makes you a better person. It's like, I prefer, this is the best wine of the lot, right? So this is an interesting point. This is the nicest wine of the lot today for me, and it's a blend of 4, right? So it's not just one grape, it's a blend of this and this and this and this, which gives you a great position. We've got to be a blend, and sometimes it's a blend of this and this and this to get us where we want to be. So that's just I'm talking shit now because I'm drinking away the wines. It's pretty easy. See you soon. So let's see how well Monia knows her wines. So that Cabernet is that's really nice actually. That Cabernet Franc, the one that you've got, is nice. Have you tried that one? Yeah, try it. I'm sure it'll do mind.
Right, so this Cabernet Franc, I'm going to guess. Doesn't know what he's talking about. It is pink and it is in a glass.
It's true.
Right, I'm going to go 25 euros.
Will you be amazed at Ryan? What are you thinking? What's Ryan thinking?
Say 25. I'll just say
15 euros.
Right. We'll take 2.
Did you like it?
I do like it. Or another.
We'll try it, see.
I find it's quite a sharp.
It's too sharp, yeah, for me.
Yeah, but this is, even for a dry rosé, this is definitely nicer.
Look at this. Look at all these years of experience. These vineyards have been here for years and years. People know that you don't get great wine straight away. It takes time, it takes work, it takes effort. Some incredible things here. And you see this beautiful country. This is their biggest export. This is what these guys do. They're master at their crafts. I guess my question to you is, what are you a master at? I love to think that I'm trying to learn to become a master at sales and to master the skill of being able to sell and build relationships. But what's your skill? What are you a master at? What are you the best at? These guys are the best at making wines. My question is, what are you the best at? And if you're not the best at something now, what are you going to do to become the best at something? Choice is yours. Do you want to be in a position where you just let things happen to you? Or do you want to take the chance and become the best you can be through effort, commitment, and work? And the reality is, if you want to achieve the best and make the best things happen, you've got to sacrifice, you've got to learn, you've got to take action, you've got to make things happen in your watch. So it's what I'm going to continue to do. Let me know what you want to do, but some of these barrels have probably been here for hundreds of years. But the thing is, they weren't perfect when they went in. They took time, they took work, they took development, they took effort. And great salespeople are the same thing. We've got to work. We've got to just let ourselves develop. We've got to let ourselves build over a period of time. And guess what? In a few years' time, when we learn things and we have the experience of being in the barrels like these wines have, we become great at what we do. So my big learning from today is this. Great wines didn't appear overnight. You didn't just pick the grapes and suddenly great wine appears. They had to go through a process. They had to go through a journey. You're going to be in the same position. I'm in the same position. To achieve what we want, it takes time, it takes effort. But when we put those efforts in, when we learn and when we work with great skill sets, then we can achieve what we want to. So, yeah, can't tell you any more than this is just one of the most beautiful locations to be. I'm very lucky to be here. I'm very blessed to be here. I'm grateful to be here. I'm thankful to everyone that gives me the chance to be here. But the reality is, if we work hard, we can achieve amazing things. Work hard, be the barrel, be the wine in the barrel to make sure that you can just learn things and settle and maybe take a couple of years to achieve what you want. But keep working, keep doing what the wine's doing, keep settling, accepting that you just have to accept a few things at a certain point in time, and eventually the great rewards will come, just like the great wine. So the best thing about someone like Danny is he's passionate about what he sells. And I think if you're in sales and you don't care about what you sell, then it comes through. But you listen to him, he cares, he's passionate. He's also knowledgeable. He knows his subject area inside out. And the reality is, if you know your subject area and you're passionate, it's going to convince people to want to buy from you. So show that passion, show that care, show that desire to really, really make people feel like you're a special expert in what you do. It's going to help you get the sale. By the way, cheers.
So, a really exciting day. I'm here at Virendal. We're at the Big Cat Park. We're here in South Africa. You got to go and see the lions, not on safari, but we're going to the Big Cat Park where there's some incredible apex predators here. I always love this because I have a little chip, as you will probably know, which says eat or eat with a lion on it. We're going to see some lions because the reality is they're going to eat. You have to eat. If you don't eat, you'll get eaten up by the world around you. So, bit of a day just looking at the Lion Park. We'll try some bit of fun stuff here. Beautiful day here again in Stellenbosch. So yeah, let's get into it. Like I always say, eat or be eaten. Look at the size of these things, and they just move quickly. We're just watching some video. These guys move really, really quickly. The thing about these apex predators, they just don't. They're there. They're just like, if someone look at this, then come on in. Look at this. I mean, this is incredible. We don't get this close to someone like this right now. Look at the size of him. How big he is. Like, I mean, wow, just wow. Like, that is an absolute beast of an animal. If that starts to run at you, oof. We don't get that close to them in the UK. So seeing them here out in South Africa in this environment, people may say, is it right that they're in these sort of cages in these environments? But yeah, I mean, better that than probably would be better than me in a bigger environment. But it's great for people to see them and to learn about them. And I guess that's the only way to do it. But yeah, two of these guys here, Bengal tigers, but mad stuff. They move so quickly. They just started running a minute ago. And they ran, like, for big cats really quickly. So if you're in there, good luck. Eat monkeys. They should go to Durban and plenty of the monkeys there, I tell you. He is. Amazing, isn't it?
These little like weird
Changes colour,
kind of feeling.
camouflaged, adaptability, good sales technique, tip to her. So one of the things that people might ask is actually, why are these guys here? The reality is some of these animals were going to be taken as pets. So the lady said that you could buy a tiger for 45 million rand, which is, I don't know, I'm guessing £500,000 or so, whatever. So, but the reality is, so they'd rather than be out in the wild. These guys here would rather than be out in the wild, but they're here because they were going to be pets. And I guess my question is, who the hell wants a pet tiger or lion? I'm not sure what the response was there. But it does also go to show you, and I'll share some stuff around Dean Schneider and the stuff he does at the Kuhn Parker. He's built a relationship with a lion tribe, and you just see the power and size of these animals. It just makes you think, wow, we are nothing compared to that. So, yep, they're in captivity here because of the fact that they've been raised, brought up that way, and they couldn't be released to the wild. They'd probably get eaten up or lose out to other, animals in the wilds themselves. So, yeah, one of those things, I guess. But it's just incredible to experience it and to see it and to see the beauty of these. See the beauty of these lions and tigers and panthers, and just makes you want to be stronger and fitter. So, really enjoyable morning. Looking at the big cats. Look at this sort of here. I don't think there's any crocodiles here, but I was sort of like, look at these animals, thinking these are apex predators. And thing is, I've agreed to do crocodile cage diving. Well, I'm not sure I really feel like this sort. Because if you look at the idea of being in there with a crocodile, it would freak me out. But I also do uncomfortable things, and that's what I'm about to go and do. To do an uncomfortable thing and get in the water in a cage with a crocodile. Let's have a look. So this is the moment that I'm going to do a crocodile cage dive. Oh no, why did I do this? Why did I agree to do this? Feels a little bit, it's the size of that thing. Look at the size of that. If it's that, then I'm in trouble. But here we go. This is probably one of the things you get when I'm sure it'll be fine, but thought of going in a cage with a crocodile is quite scary. But sometimes you've got to do uncomfortable things, and this is what I'm going to do today. Right, where are we going? Round here, Monu, I think. Hello there, how are you?
Fine, thank you, sir.
Yeah, good, thank you.
So you have to see some crocodiles.
Yeah, I was going to do the cage dive, yeah.
Okay?
Well, tell me a bit more about it though before I...
Okay, so what you can do, you can do the crocodile tour that's going to be in the next 15 minutes time.
Yeah.
And then the tour guide Stefan, he can show you where the cage dive is. And he can tell you all about it, and then you can decide if you still want to do it.
How many people do it?
Plus minus 5 or 6 can go in a cage.
No, but how many people do it per year?
Right.
Quite a few. And have you ever lost anyone?
No.
Thank goodness for that. No, it's good. It's good. That's good. Well, let's hope I'm not a statistic. So,
Cages only certain. Always find the remains.
That'd be good. Yeah, I'll do the. Well, we'll do it. We'll do everyone to come in to do the tour, and then we'll do the cage. I'm going to do the dive. So.
It's only one person for the cage dive.
Only one brave person doing the cage dive. Only one brave person. Yeah.
So you are not going to pay for the crocodile tour.
Okay.
Of course, when you do the cage dive.
That's fine. Because I'm the idiot doing the cage. Yeah, exactly. So. Is it a good day to swim with crocs? Some might say it is. Some might say it's not.
What if we feed them chicken? But I wanted meat donations, welcome like ex-husband, mother-in-law, from all times. You got a few days left before January Monday, you bring 4 mother-in-laws, you get to supper for food. Okay, before we go outside, crocs only see 4 colors, black and white, green and blue, but you'll all be okay. Camera cell phones, Take plenty photos, please, my dear. It's for the insurance. Ready to meet your maker? Come, let's check it out. All safe, all safe. But if you come to warmer parts of Africa, they're much bigger because they eat the whole year. There's the 3 alligator gills, pancake, waffle, and flapjack, and not bite in front of the farmer. The more a crocodile eats, the quicker he grows. He grows his whole life. But the diving suit was anyway, if there's a problem, everything stays inside, so it's safe for the
Do I go right under the water, or is it just on top of the water?
No, on top. You're in the water, but most of the time the croc's on the water ladder.
Yeah, okay.
So ladies, most of the time you don't even have to get your head.
And don't put your fingers through the cage, right?
You can, to feel his tummy. Sometimes they climb up. If you hear children, people scream and shout, you know they're okay. If you don't hear the noise, of course we get a problem.
How long do you get in there?
30, 40 minutes. 30, 40 minutes in a cage. If there's no problem, if there's a problem, every hour I have to wait for the ambulance in town, Paul. But for the last couple of years. The biggest one we got in the cage dive, dark-skinned one, Tyson, 3.5 meter, 390 kilograms. Is your name also Tyson?
No, is his name actual Tyson?
Yeah, but not Mike Tyson.
No.
Tyson.
No, but I have a guy that works for me in our business called Tyson.
All
So.
right, there we go. Okay, unless you want to give him another name.
No, call him Tyson. Fucking hell. He's Tyson as well.
You want to watch this gentleman dive? Then you can stand. You can stand on top there, and you can get a much better idea of how it's going. It just sounds crazy. Enjoy.
Thank you. There you go. I said do something uncomfortable. I'm now starting to sweat, and it's not just because of the heat. Yep. In we go into the crocodile cage. You seen the size of these things? These guys are big. Look at them. They are big units. Look at the size of those things. And I have stupidly agreed that I will go in the cage. Let's see.
So I can explain to you what we're going to be doing. That crocodile there. Yes, it's a very hot day today, so the water will be quite nice.
Like a bath, just like a bath. Have to say, a bit of light. Nervous.
Up, come!
So there you go, that was cage diving with a crocodile. Tyson was the big boy there, but to be honest with you, like a lot of things, before I did it I was a bit nervous. I was thinking it's going to be great, and then I did it, and do you know what? It's never as bad as it seems. So whatever you're thinking, you're worried about doing, sometimes when you're feeling of doing it, overrides the feeling of not doing it and worrying about it. Nothing's going to happen. I did have to sign a disclaimer, of course, but it was safe. They're not going to do these sort of things, and people get killed. So, but I was a bit nervous, and seeing a predator like Tyson, he's like 4 meter long shark crocodile up close at hand was just incredible. Brilliant experience. Another thing to talk off of this. So don't be scared. Whatever it is you're worried about, breathe. That's what I did. Did a bit of breathing, and suddenly you can overcome anything and enjoy the moment. So that's been a great day today. We've done lots of different things. We've seen great predators, lions and tigers. We've also seen crocodiles. So enjoyed the beauty of the sun here in South Africa and Stellenbosch. So yeah, that's it from today, I think. Maybe a bit of food by the beach later on, and we'll say goodbye from there. So the final part of the Stellenbosch Cape Town trip is a game of golf. I've got a business conversation here, which is going to be good to help a partner of ours. So yeah, going to get on the golf course, play some golf. It's Monday morning. The thing I love about golf and sales is you get time to spend with people. So if you get 3 or 4 hours to spend with people, then you're going to be able to build a relationship and get to know them and what's going on in their world. And that's going to be a big help. So we're running a little bit late for tea time, but fingers crossed we play well. Let's see. So the one thing about golf is you need to have golf balls. And with the way my golf is at the moment, I'm probably going to need lots of them. One of the other key things about golf that I really love compared to sales, if you think about it, is that, and I've done a video on this which I'll link to it, it requires practice, it requires skill, determination, but also the ability to cope with ups and downs. As you'll see on my golf game today, there's generally a lot of downs as well as some ups, but you can't let yourself be too deflated by the downs, and you can't let yourself become too excited with the ups. So just remember, like in many things, not every shot's going to be good here, I know that. Not every sales call is going to be good, not every sales conversation is going to be good, but we've just got to make sure that we focus on the good rather than the bad. That's my hope anyway. So there's a good example of my first shot not being good enough. Try to underclub it. A little motto in golf, always be long, always just take the extra. And yeah, I didn't. So those balls that I bought, it's not due to second.